All right, this is for all you people that are saying that um, so-called black people are not the original Americans. This is an article written by the New York Times called "An Ancient Skull Challenges Long-Held Theories." Let's read this thing. A human skull that is displayed at the National Museum here has been attracting crowds and controversy in equal measure since it was first unveiled early this month. After 2 decades in storage, the fossilized cranium has now been identified by Brazilian scientists as the oldest human remains ever recovered in the Western Hemisphere. Let's see who this is. The skull is that of a young woman named Luzia, who is believed to have roamed the savanna of south central Brazil some 11,500 years ago. Even more startling, a reconstruction of her cranium undertaken in Britain this year indicates that her features appear to be Negroid rather than Mongoloid, suggesting that the Western Hemisphere may have intentionally been settled not only earlier than thought, but by a people distant from the ancestors of today's North and South American Indians. Try to tell y'all. We can no longer say that the first colonizers of Americas came from the north of Asia, as previous models have proposed, said Dr. Walter Neves, an anthropologist at the University of Sao Paulo, who made the initial discovery along with an Argentinian colleague, Hector. This skeleton is nearly 2,000 years older than any skeleton ever found in the Americas, and it does not look like those of Amerindians or North Asians. If the date is confirmed, the find can transform thinking about the peopling of the Americas. It may be some time before that work is completed, but meanwhile, archaeologists here and abroad say the find is potentially very important. Until Lucia named as a playful homage to Lucy, the 3 million-year-old human ancestor found in Africa. The oldest known human remains recovered in the Western Hemisphere were those of a woman found in Bulao, Idaho. Wow, I didn't know that. All right. So, people, stop listening to these people try to tell you that our people, so-called black people over here, you know, they try to whitewash it and make it seem like these white Indians or what they call the red man were here and they were just always here. No, we were here. They were created by a mixture of us mixing with the Asians. Look up a man named Hu Shin. Hu Shin was an Asian explorer that came over here, bringing a bunch of ships with him, a bunch of people with him. So that's where your Indian comes from. Because if you pay attention, they got the dark hair, they got the slanted eyes. You know, they have mongoloid features. And you know what I'm saying? So let's stop with the madness. Our people are the original people here in America. This is an article proving it from the New York Times, a credible source. The New York Times. You know what I'm saying? Now, go do your research. Stop trying to debate with people over this. If you haven't found this article, if you have not done the research, stop debating with people. There's people out here that have done the research. So for somebody to say that we are not the true Americans, that shows you they haven't done any research and they just going off what people told them in school or what somebody who hasn't done too much research or look for articles like this, trying to tell them who they are. Stop listening to them people. Do your own research. I'm out.